Hi, my name is Elisa Navarrete, and I want to talk to you about 5 ways to save on non-coupon items. Now, some examples of these that I'll be referring to are fruits, baby formula, eggs, milk, meat, bread, and not that you'll never get coupons for these, but these are harder to, I wouldn't say harder, they're just more rare. You don't really see as many coupons for those items. What I'm going to suggest you do is set a savings target. Because for these items, you can buy them usually at any range of a price. And sometimes you have options with meat, for example, to buy them in a max pack, or you could possibly buy them at club prices if you have like a Costco or a Sam's Club. And you really need to know how much you're willing to pay. So it depends on your budget, but if you would set a standard and say you want to save, for example, a minimum of 33% or 30%, and then you'll know how much you can buy based on that as well. Because then, just like all of the rest of our planning that we do as couponers, we can kind of judge how much we'll be able to afford. Now, the first way that I want to show you is with overages and using on your next order coupons and related item coupons. So, related item coupons, I'm going to kind of work backwards, are, for example, milk or fruit when you buy cereal. I went to buy cereal the other day and there was a great sale going on, but actually it turned out the coupons I had expired. And when I took a closer look at the boxes, they had a coupon on them that said I got $1 off if I bought two, but it was $1 off of my fruit. It still took down my cost, and that's one way that you can pair things together. You may have seen them on wine boxes or beer. You'll get savings on your chips or your dips, or with wine, maybe it's on your meat. So that's the thing. That's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about pairing in your shopping. If you have on your next order coupons, you want to plan ahead. But we're probably as a couponer, they're more famous for is the Catalina deals. So you understand that you've got to use that almost like a gift card, but it's basically just another form of payment, just like we would any other coupon, except it's not specific to any one item. Finding overage situations. Now, I live in California. About the only place around here, anyways, that we get overages is Walmart. So you really have to plan, and you really have to be able to spot these deals on your own. Because if you can't do that, then you're probably competing with other people that have spotted them on the couponing blogs, and there's a good chance that you're probably not going to get to take advantage of them. And so if you want to save significant amounts of money off of, say, your milk or your eggs or your cheese using overages, you really need to be skilled at this. Plan ahead, know what your coupon values are, how much they normally charge for those particular items, and figure out how much you'll be getting in overages that you can apply towards the items that you want to buy that don't have coupons. Okay, sales and seasonal prices. If you can take advantage of seasonal prices, that's wonderful. And there are a lot of times that I have seen seasonal prices actually be less, but I would be very careful because there's times I have seen seasonal pricing be more. These kind of items, fruits, your vegetables, you can't exactly stockpile those. So what you might want to do is instead of buying the fresh ones or stockpiling the fresh ones, go to a frozen alternative. And those frozen alternatives might actually have coupons, so that would allow you to save money. You wouldn't have to skip out on healthier foods and you would still get them at a discount. So the best situation you can have is just to find a sale that you can build on, especially if it's something that you need right now. Um, the next way is number 3, actually. I forgot to number these, so here we are. You know what? It can't be number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. And that's to leverage custom pricing. This is probably my favorite way. If you have a store, or if you can find a store where they'll give you custom pricing, and that's pricing that's based on your past purchases, then what you'll be able to do is you'll get those items at a discounted price anyways. And I find these throughout the store, but I use it a lot for my produce, for my fruits and vegetables to really bring my costs down so that I can provide healthier foods for my family and healthier snacks that we can have. Um, that's how I manage that. Then there's also earned discounts, which is if you purchase so many items and you get at Rite Aid, not so many items, but so many points. I say it that way because it's 1,000 points to get your Rite Aid Gold level where you save 20%, but I don't spend $1,000 to get there. With couponing and everything, you just leverage everything that you can. Then there's also club stores. Now, club stores, I would say they're frowned upon in the couponing community, but they definitely have their place. There's certainly some things that are less expensive. I have not always found that fruit and vegetables are less expensive there, but meats I have definitely found can sometimes be more reasonable. Okay, so the fifth and final one is transactional deals, and that's a discount for buying particular dollar amounts. So if you buy $10, then maybe you'll get $3 off. It's kind of similar to this next one, but one comes in coupon form, one is just you just have to buy so much. For example, the discount for buying dollar amount. When I would buy the cheese, and this is an example you'll see on the next slide, they offered $2 off if I would spend $10 on a particular brand. So that gave me a 20% discount. And absolutely on cheese, I'm going to take that 20% discount. But as you'll see, it actually ended up being more. And then the store dollars. You get $10 off when you buy $30 worth. These items that maybe don't get as great of coupons could probably be put into this category too. And for me, paper towels or toilet paper probably is the bigger one. The coupons aren't that great, and usually if I can use the coupon for the toilet paper we use, it's got to be this humongous package. So what I do instead is I use those coupons that I can, but I also use these store dollars where at least I know that I'm saving 33% right off the bat. And then whatever I can get with my coupons, that just kind of adds on. So if you've been couponing for any amount of time, you know that Tide is notorious for their um, ridiculously small value coupons, and so are some other products. But that's just an example for you and a way to kind of work around it. All right, so here's some examples. And one of the things that really started me thinking down this line of thought was my meat. I go to a store where they give you, if you buy five, you get them for $25, and then any packages of meat that you buy above that are only $5 in addition to whatever, your $25. But it's only select cuts and packages, and so there'll be packages of chicken, there'll be packages of beef, and whatever else miscellaneous stuff, hot dogs sometimes, and it's definitely stuff that we buy. But I started thinking about it when I saw that the packaging said it would normally be $6 or it would normally be $5.50, and I thought, is that really saving me money? Or is there something I can do to really maximize the savings? And I thought, okay, for everything else, I work in thirds. It probably needs to be another training video to explain all of that to you, but my minimum goal is to save at least 33%. If I can't save 33%, I probably will pass on it and try to move on and get a better deal. So what I did, I figured out what 33% savings would be if I were to buy my meat for $5, pay $5. The original price would have had to have been $7.50. And I really zeroed in on my meat, and there was one package where it was, I believe, some chicken, and if I bought the max pack, it was actually a better deal than buying the $5 pack that was being offered. But there was quite a bit of meat and fish sticks. It was a $10 package I was getting for $5, and I was able to really understand what kind of savings that I was getting. And I don't know if you have those areas that you've kind of been like, okay, I don't really get coupons, so I'm just going to go ahead and pay it. But this is one of those ways that you can really start cutting down the cost on those items. So another one is produce. Another example I have, and with my produce, as I was telling you before, I have the Just For You savings that I get from Safeway. Those are customized prices based on my past purchases. And what happens every once in a while, and sometimes it's for like a month in a row or months in a row, and they'll give me a coupon that I can load to my card that says if I spend $10 that I'll get an instant $3 off. That right there means I'll use all of my customized pricing, plus then I'll get $3 off when I spend $10, and I will stock up on everything that I can. I'll just buy extra. That means maybe that week I make an apple pie, or maybe that week we have extra that we can, you know, broccoli and cauliflower. I like to get a whole bunch of vegetables and steam them all together, and that way we have our vegetables for the week that are fresh and they're cooked, and it makes my meal putting together go faster. Alright, so the next example I have is cheese. And in this example, I had a customized price, which was $2.99 for those snack cheeses. And it's kind of like string cheese, except it's a snack cheese. It's like a regular cheese in that string cheese kind of packaging. Along with a transactional coupon where I got $2 off when I spent $10. And then, of course, I had an on your next order coupon for $1.25. So what I did was I went and I bought 4 packages, and I got them for like $8 instead of the 16 that I probably would have spent previously. So it was about a 50% savings. And then I went back the next day and the next day, and I got more. I didn't have the on your next order coupon for the next couple of days, but it was still a really good deal to get that much of a discount on our cheese, and we go through cheese a lot. Now, I don't know that I've shared this with you yet, but one of the reasons that I even started couponing was because I was pregnant and I realized how expensive it was going to be because I have a difficult time breastfeeding. I would need to formula feed more than likely again. And so I had to find ways to be able to bring the cost of the formula down. And Similac isn't like Enfamil. They don't actively give out coupons all the time. When you first sign up with them, they do give you some coupons, or at least they did me. But those ran out. I used those up really fast, and so I had to come up with more creative ways. And one of the ways was this. I would go to Target, and they had their price on their formula was low enough that it matched what my 20% off would have been at Rite Aid. But then on top of that, Target had given me a coupon for $5 off when I bought 2 of the larger formulas. And I had a $5 gift card, which was an on your next order gift card from a previous deal. So I bought 2 at a reduced price, at sale price essentially, and I got $5 off of each one on top of that. And that's how I put together um, my Similac deal. So those are some examples, some ideas. I hope this really helps you out. I hope it gets your brain moving and working out ways that you can really reduce your savings, or areas that maybe you kind of ignored because you didn't really know how to get those prices down. I hope this helps you with those. And I hope to see you on our Facebook page, Coupon Biology. All right, have a great day.